Ripple is still in the middle of the case against the SEC, and the famous lawyer Deaton brought us some more infos on his Twitter account. What did he reveal? And what is the SEC trying to do right now? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out. But first, we are giving away 50 XRP coins at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comment section. Welcome back XRP Army. Amicus Curiae, friend of the court, John Deaton, who has amicus curiae status in the SEC versus Ripple case and is representing more than 65,000 XRP holders, came to Twitter to write what he termed as the worst thread he has ever written. After years of systemic delays, the DPP ruling was the most frequently asked question in the XRP community. Can you tell me how long you think it will take to resolve the SEC versus Ripple case, either through settlement or through judgment? John Deaton acknowledged that he placed a great deal of weight on the decision in his response. If the SEC is successful in delaying the provision of the records pertinent to the emails and drafts of Hinman's speech, as well as the meetings with third parties, this might take another year. Holdings of XRP on US-based exchanges should be frozen for the length of the ban, according to the SEC. I said if the judge pierced the deliberative process privilege and ordered the SEC internal documents produced, we could see a settlement within 90 days thereof. I also said if the judge rules the documents don't have to be produced to Ripple, I believe the case will go to summary judgment, and, possibly, a jury verdict, he stated. A mixed ruling by the judge resulted, with the SEC managing to block the production of the vast majority of the files, but Ripple was able to get two significant victories. It was found that the emails, which included former the SEC Director Hinman's draft speech, were not protected and should be turned over to the authorities. It is also necessary to give a copy of the notes taken by the SEC attorneys during discussions with other parties who are not associated with Ripple. Discussions about cryptocurrencies with Consensus, Joseph Lubin from Ethereum and other relevant information are extremely likely to be included in this content. The judge also determined that any notes taken by the SEC attorneys that revealed their mental impressions might be redacted by the plaintiff before they were turned over to Ripple, according to the ruling. If the emails and notes contain exculpatory evidence for Ripple or damning evidence against the SEC, it could lead to a settlement, but until the SEC is forced to turn them over, it won't. By the way, did you know about Deaton's revelation? Let us know in the comment section down below. If she does take 30 days, it brings us to mid-May. Although expert depositions will be over on February 28, how does Ripple finalize its summary judgment motions not knowing what these documents contain? The court may need Ripple to get permission from the court in order for an expert to supplement a report that incorporates some of these materials, which would push oral arguments until the end of May, according to John Deaton. In the event that both Judge Ned Byrne and Judge Torres rule that the Hinman emails must be turned over to Ripple, the SEC may still attempt to file an interlocutory appeal with the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, despite the fact that such interlocutory appeals for matters relating to discovery motions are generally not allowed, according to the SEC attorney. But will that stop the SEC from attempting it, thus causing another 30 to 60-day delay? Believe it or not, the SEC could attempt to file a writ of mandamus before the Second Circuit. If this proves out to be true, we may not see the conclusion of the DPP chapter until July or perhaps later, which will undoubtedly push the case back much more. Although attorney Jeremy Hogan expected the litigation would be completed in August or September earlier this month, that prediction came before the SEC announced its intention to ask the court to reconsider its decision on the deliberative process privilege. According to Hogan, a 5-month briefing schedule would be required before the court would even be granted the opportunity to hear the case, which might take around 3 months. If we take the DPP chapter into consideration, it is possible that the case will not be concluded till 2023. He went on to say that the parties can agree on a shorter time range, and the court would be willing to accommodate them. But do you think the SEC would agree to shorter time frames? Me neither. Comment, XRP Army, if you believe Deaton is right. However, far more has transpired in this situation. To support its move to strike the fair notice argument, the SEC has now filed a letter of supplementary authority with the Federal Trade Commission. When addressing Judge Analisa Torres, the plaintiff brings up the SEC versus Keener case, in which the court found that the defendant had unlawfully neglected to register as a securities dealer, which the plaintiff believes is relevant. In doing so, Keener rejected the same fair notice argument Ripple asserts in this case and that the SEC has moved to strike, holding that the defense fails as a matter of law, said the letter. Defendant Keener said that he had no reasonable notice that his conduct could be unlawful, since he did not have notice that his conduct could qualify him as a dealer under the Exchange Act, according to court filings. However, we believe, despite all of this, Ripple will probably win the lawsuit. Do you agree that Ripple will most likely win the court case against the SEC? If yes, then make sure to like this video. Among the defendants' arguments were the following. 1. The statutory language is not transparent, which is why the SEC issued so many interpretations over the years. 2. The SEC stance in this litigation directly contradicts its prior guidance. 3. The jury must evaluate whether the defendant got reasonable notice of the new method in which the Exchange Act definition of dealer would be used. The fair notice defense was rejected as a matter of law by a court in the Southern District of Florida on January 21, 2022, and the SEC was given summary judgment as a result of the decision. Defendant had notice that his conduct could be unlawful based upon the express language of the Exchange Act, decisions from this circuit applying the definition of dealer, and the SEC guidance itself. Due to its similarity to the fair notice argument used in the SEC versus Ripple action, the SEC submitted the letter in order to provide more support for their petition to invalidate Ripple's fourth affirmative defense. What do you think about Deaton's post? Do you agree Ripple will most likely win the court case? Let us know in the comment section. If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.